I have purchased 6 books. I thought I can just give a briefing about those 6 books. The first book I have, Eat Yourself Slim. Very famous book it is. Basically, diet control and what food we should take, and there is great detail about how much food we should intake and what is the nutritional value about each of the fruit or vegetables or any food which we take, right? So this is a wonderful book. And for example, let's say this is the great example of, let's say you wanted to maintain a good health. It has given a table in every chapter. You'll find a summary as a table. For example, let's say if you want, if you have to have a white rice, with white rice, what are the other ingredients you can have? For example, carrots, and you can have potatoes and things like this. So so that it becomes rich in nutrition and things like this. So and also it talks about the various little bit of kind of data. It talks about it. For example, it also says that how the carbohydrates values have come down over a period of time, and that things. And also it talks about before more people were alcoholic and how it reduced and all that trends. Also it talks about it. Various other trends are like how much glucose level we should have in the body, and then in the daytime how much we require, in the nighttime how much required, and all that in great details it is there. And I will be I will be discussing more content from this very book in upcoming videos. This is the book number 1 called Eat Yourself Sli. The next book we have, my favorite, DK Publication is my favorite, and Visual Dictionary. Wonderful book. And anything about, for example, let's say you wanted to know about brain, see how beautiful it is given. So what is a different section of the brain, and things like, for example, what is parietal, and all that is given very beautifully, with the color pictures, everything. Even if the skin, again in skin related, you will find it. And you will also find about various things. For example, let's say you can see everything has been given with the help of powerful images as such. So so similarly you will find, for example, ship, right? And what are the what are the what are the things it has got, and about why that particular, some things are being kept in that particular angle, and all that. There is great discussion from the scientific perspective is being given. And for example, aeroplane, why aeroplane is like this, and what is the aerodynamics and things like this, and aircraft, and much more details. So everything and everything from basic to advanced level, you will find everything with the help of powerful images as such. So this is the great detail. And then furthermore, if you go, you will also find relating to the relating to sports, and relating to computers, and relating to electronics, and things like this. For example, iron and washer dryer, right? How it works, what is the working principle, and things like this. So yeah. And and the end, it also has useful data. In the useful data, you will find that how we can convert from one unit to other unit, and conversion is there. And then it also has got some equation. It also has got some for all the children. This will be very very useful. For example, here if you see here, this is in the Celsius and Fahrenheit. How easily it has given in the form of a scale, thermometer scale, right? So like this, much more information you will find in this book. I'll be covering much more content from the very book. The third book we have, this is also for children. So this is for children, like space, and you'll find it like image, very thin book. Like you can find it like a space. In the space, you will find, so there is chapter, and reaching for the moon. There is a discussion, and then you will find, see how beautifully it has given an image, everything, right? So, yeah, so furthermore, like how the space station is there, like children will definitely love it. Raising into orbit, and then there is a, year wise there is a discussion, accomplishment, and things like this. Yeah, and much more content is there, for example, orbit, solar systems, everything. And I'm super excited to read and cover from it. For example, let's say this is 3D image is given here, like you can see hole here, but inside it you also have the details here, right? So please stay tuned, and we'll be covering more detail from this very book. The next book we have called Critical Thinking Skills. Wonderful book. We need to have a, critical. Sometime we have to act as. We need to have great critical skills, right? So critical thinking, it all about, whole book is given in the blue font, and you will find the checklist, and you'll also find the scenario. You can find the synopsises. You will find the story and things like this. For example, what is critical thinking? There is a definition to it, and what is this chapter is unfolding it, and then there is introduction in it, and then furthermore the examples and all that is given, right? Some comics examples, everything is given there, right? So you can see here, and similarly there is a checklist at each chapter, so ends with some checklist, so you have to evaluate yourself and then give rating and all that, right? So this is great detail, like this checklist you will find it in every way. And I'm also super excited to cover some aspect and some great details about critical thinking as such. So the next book what we have, this is also for children, and the book name is Children's Science Encyclopedia. Yet another interesting book. And of course, this book. When you say, this is also known for images, children will love it, and they can easily understand the concepts. So helpful machine, there is a discussion, and then what are the machine, different type of machines we have, and things like this. Magnetism, related to magnetism, north pole, south, and how it is being repel magnets, and all that is being given there. About sinusoidal, again you will find details about sinusoidal, and there is a good discussion about the sun, stars, and things like this. So at the end, you will also find the experiment, science experiment. A small experiment is given there, and of course, the children can try it at home. For example, light for growth. There is a discussion, and then you can find it various activities which children can do at home, right? This is a very alternate way of engaging children, and reducing the screening timing, everything of the children, so right. So you will find much more, how does the fire do to the air, what are the ingredient has got, and things like this. So hot air balloon, and various chapters. So almost one chapter has been dedicated for science experiment, children can try it at home. And the last one is that very important. This is for all the quality professionals and Lean Six Sigma, operation and process management. Wonderful book, wonderful. This has a CD in it, a lot of case details, templates, everything. You'll find it in the CD. And there is, I will be covering more on the lean, and there is a great discussion about lean analogy. They have given page number 352. I have made a mark, but I will be covering in future. And there is a great discussion about OEE, up, overall equipment effectiveness. There is a great detail is given in 254 along with the case study. So everywhere you will find there is a checklist, there is a case studies, and all these can be found in the CD also as well. So again, like what is value added, non-value added, and l- great details is given there. And then network path, critical path analysis been given there. And you will also find relating to CPCPK, and much more things. All the lean topics and some of the Six Sigma topics also covered along with the quality topics. I'm excited to cover more from this book. I hope these six books, whatever we have reviewed in this video, will be definitely will be helping to you, and you can find more information in upcoming days. So thank you so much. Take very good care.